Did you know that over 60% of the world's population is online right now? That's the power of digital marketing. Hello, and my name is Faith Omoriwo, and I'm going to be your digital marketing instructor for this course. Um, I'm just going to be giving you a little background, a little info about my background and how I started my digital marketing journey. So I actually started off as a social media manager or a social media marketer, right? And during my journey, during my time working as a social media manager, I realized that there was so much more that I could do, and there were so many other skills that were explorable as a social media manager, and that is how I came into the whole field of digital marketing. Now, I've had close to 4 years experience in this industry, and during my time working as a digital marketer, I've had the opportunity to work with agencies, digital marketing agencies, fashion brands, beauty brands, even tech brands, e-commerce brands, photography. I've had the opportunity to work with a lot of industries, which has given me a lot of knowledge about how digital marketing works. And I've also had the opportunity to explore my strengths and my weaknesses in this field. Okay, so some of us might be new to this industry, some of us might be new to the word digital marketing. You really don't know what it is about. This is your first time. While on the other hand, some of us already have preliminary knowledge about what digital marketing is or some parts of digital marketing. Don't worry, this course is going to cater to both sects. All right, so if you're new, you have nothing to worry about, because we're going to be taking you from the ground level, from the scratch, and we're going to be going towards taking you to pro level. All right, so you have nothing to worry about. And for those of us that are switching careers, I'm pretty sure that there are some transferable skills that you already have that will also aid you in this digital marketing journey. Now, digital marketing, what is it about? What is the concept? I mean, it's not so different from marketing in itself. I mean, marketing is not a new concept. Marketing has always been in existence, has always been, in time, right? But digital marketing is just simply creating an online presence, right? Building a brand online, right? Outside of the traditional marketing. Now, what are some of the areas we're going to be exploring in this course? So we're going to be talking about search engine optimization, that is SEO, which has to do with websites and how your website or your brand can become visible online. We're going to be talking about social media management or social media marketing. Here we're going to be exploring how to create content calendar, how to develop a social media marketing strategy. And here we're also going to be talking about how to create content using tools such as Canva, CapCut. You're going to learn about we're going to learn the major things about what it takes to manage a social media account, because sometimes we believe that social media management is all about posting, and it is very, very far from that. So you're going to be learning this. You're also going to be learning about email marketing, right? How to use emails to create campaigns for brands. And then you're going to be learning about Meta and Facebook ads as well. All right, so don't worry, we're going to do this in a way that it's not going to be overwhelming. This course is broken down into stages that is going to allow you to be able to understand, learn, and practice effectively, which now takes us to how the course is structured. Now, for the course structure for month 1, it's going to be introduction. You're going to be learning different concepts about digital marketing, different areas in digital marketing, right? You're going to be learning about the basics, things that you need to know before you even start doing any work. All right, here it's just going to be mostly theoretical. You're going to have a few practical things to do, like assignments. Yep, but this first month is going to be majorly you learning concepts and understanding these concepts, the things that you really need to know before you start your digital marketing journey. Okay, so for month 2, we're going to be doing guided projects. Now, guided projects is basically you putting into practice what you've learned in month 1. All right, so you're going to be working on different things based on what you've learned, and it's guided project because I'm going to be with you every step of the way. All right, so you're going to learn, you're going to practice what you've learned, right? And this is going to also aid in building your portfolio, which you're going to have at the end of this course. And now finally, for month 3 is we're going to be doing your capstone project. Now your capstone project is going to be what is going to crown your whole effort of what you've learned. Now this project is also what is going to be used to create your final portfolio. Okay, so for the next 3 months, we're going to be working together. It's going to be very interactive. It's going to be very interesting as long as you keep an open mind. Now, you don't need much for this. You just need the willingness to learn, all right? And you need to stay proactive, okay? So that's how the learning is going to be structured for the next 3 months. So what are some of the career opportunities in digital marketing? So as a digital marketer, there are different places, there are different career paths that you can explore. Starting from, you can become a social media marketer. So as a social media marketer, you're going to be managing the accounts of brands, and you're going to be, as a social media marketer, you're going to be doing things like posting for the brand, creating content for the brand, or developing a strategy with which they are going to use to create content for that brand. You're going to be managing you're going to be managing things like comments. You're going to be developing a proper marketing strategy, and in some cases you're going to be running ads for that brand. So this is one of the career areas in digital marketing. You can also decide to become an SEO specialist. An SEO specialist caters to brands that want to be visible online, right? Which mostly has to do with their website, which mostly has to do with, becoming searchable on search engines such as Google. Okay, you can also decide to become an email marketer. Email marketers create campaigns using emails for brand. It's a way of retaining clients, customers or clients that the brand already has, and also a way to sell and reach out to clients outside of social media. All right, and then you can also decide to become a Google or a Meta ads expert. There are certain people that they are just employed to run ads for brands. Okay, so you can be an ads specialist. These are some of the career areas in digital marketing, and you can even become a digital marketer. You can become a generalist in the sense that certain companies just hire a digital marketer to run each of these things for them. So that's why it is important that you have knowledge on each of these areas, and then you can decide to specialize later on. During your journey as a digital marketer, you're going to be able to discover your strengths and weaknesses, things that you're very good at and things that you're just okay at. Okay, this is how you discover your strengths and your weaknesses, and that's what is also going to be able to guide you into what area that you would love to specialize in. By the end of this course, you'll know how to create campaigns, successful campaigns, analyze results, and turn clicks into customers. So I'm briefly going to be showing you how you can do your onboarding on the learning platform. Okay, so stay with me. Just go to your browser and type learn.terraskills.com, and it takes you to your login page. So by now you should have your password and your login details, which is your email and your password. So you're just going to log in. Okay, so I think I'm already logged in, so that's why I can see this. So let's just log out so you can see how the interface looks like. So by the time you come to learn.terraskills.com, this is how you'll be welcomed. So go ahead and enter your email and then your password. So go ahead and enter your email and your password. And you click login. So I'm just going to do this real quick. Chimneys. Okay, so I'm just going to wait for it to load so it will take us to the home page. So this is what you're going to be welcomed with. So this is what the home interface looks like. So it is still loading, so let's wait for it. While we wait for it to load, so here we have dashboard, we have your courses, quizzes, live classes, your certificates, your purchase history, and your logged in devices. So Our area of concern, while the first thing you do when you log in, you need to go to your courses. All right, so I'm just going to wait for this to load. And so this is what you're going to be met with. So the next thing you need to do, you need to click on your digital marketing course. So you click on this. This is the course that you're learning. So click on it. And then you have the courses. Now remember I said the course is structured for, this is a 3 months program, so it's structured according to the months. Now for the month 1, you're going to have the lessons, which are all here, and they're structured into days. So there's day 1, day 2, day 3 to the end, right? So for each day, you're going to watch the video for each of the days. Now by the time you're done watching one of the videos, it automatically takes you to the next. Now, you will not be able to access the next video if you're not done with the first one. So make sure you take your time to watch each of the videos, all right? Watch, understand, and, practice if need be before you move over to the next part. So by the time you're done watching the first video, you're automatically taken to the day 2 video. Okay, so you're not going to go to the day 2 without completing day 1. All right, so like I said, month 1 is going to be your courses. All right, so these are the courses structured according to the days. Now for month 2, you have your guided project. So what you need to do in month 2 is the video here shows you what you need to do for that month. Like the instructions are there, so all you need to do is watch that video and follow the instructions that will be given to you there, and then you start your project. So also for the capstone project, the video is also structured. There's also a video that gives you the instruction and the details of how you're meant to carry out the project. So by the time you're done with month 1, month 2, month 3, we'll be done with our course. All right, so this is how you can access the platform, and this is how you can use the platform. However, we're going to have a group, and in that group, there will always be an opportunity for you to ask questions. You can always drop your questions, and then I'll attend to them. And if you're having difficulties doing any of these things, you can always relay the messages to us, and then we'll respond to them. Okay, so that's it. That's basically it about using the platform. It's really easy and simple. However, if you have any difficulties, do not hesitate to reach out. And digital marketing is a very interesting field. And the good thing about this is that you have the opportunity to work with global brands. So your job is not just limited to where you are. So for instance, we're in Nigeria. So you have the opportunity to work with brands even outside of Nigeria, and even more than one brand, right? The ultimate goal is for you to know these skills and be able to use it to become financially independent. All right, so I'm so excited to start this journey with you, and I cannot wait to see you at the end of this course. Again, my name is Faith Omaru, and I'll be taking you through this digital marketing course. Thank you.